Welcome to this PowerPoint edition of a presentation. This isn't called risk management. It is all to come with managing risks and assessment in the business, with the dangers of the risks and the importance of risks. So, and then I'm going to explain and present the types of risks and so on. There's a lot on risk management. There's a total of 23 slides in total. So more likely I would divide this entire presentation into two videos. So before I finish each one, I will check slides, accessibilities and problems to solve. So before I go into the first slide to check there what is risk, I go into the slideshow and present my title page from the beginning. This is called risk management. This entire presentation is all about managing risks in the workplace. Now the fourth slide, and this is called what is risk. Now, to start it off, risk is an uncertain event or condition that, if occurs, has an effect on at least one objective. Next line, risk can also be defined as the potential for uncontrolled loss of something of value. Venues can be gained or lost when taking a risk. Then the next line explains how we reduce the following risks we take daily. So here we are. How we reduce risks. First one is driving a car. The second one is preparing and eating food. The third one is climbing and descending stairs. The fourth one is placing a bet in the bookies. And then the fifth one is buying shares in the stock market. So those are to reduce important risks in a workplace or when you're driving the vehicle. So let's move on to the next slide of managing the risks. This is called business risk terms. Now the risk, the possibility of financial loss. Risk management, the process of managing a business exposure to risk in order to achieve business objectives. The business risk, the possibility of business failure or loss. So those are the risk terms in the business. Now let's go and move on and proceed to the next slide. These are now going to be called the types of risk. The first one is speculative risk. Risk and loss to make a profit. Possibility of seeing loss, no change or making a profit. Examples include buying new machinery and constructing new buildings. Then the second risk is pure risk. The possibility of loss to a company without any possibility of gain. Economic risks, natural risks, and human risks. Those are the type of risks engaged in risk management in the business. So let's proceed and move on to the next slide. Now, going to the fourth type, that's called economic risks. Risks that result from changes in overall business conditions. Examples of economic risk include competition, change in trends, population changes, change in consumer lifestyles, inflation, recession, product obsolescence, government regulation. So those are all the examples of what economic risks are. So let's go on to the next type and move on to the next slides. This next type of risks is called natural risks. Risks resulting from natural causes. Examples of natural risk include floods, hurricanes, fires, lightning, droughts, earthquakes, unexpected changes in the normal weather. Those are the types of natural risks. But these happen very often. Look, weather, unexpected change in normal weather is the most that happens every day. Like in Ireland, mostly it's supposed to be sunny, then it quickly changes into lashing rain. But so far this week, thank God, it's been sunny. And it's been mostly last year and the start of this year. It's been bad weather and just a bit dark, cloudy and wet patches. But yeah, that's what natural risks are. Now let's proceed to the next slide, and then I'll show you what the next risk is. This is human risks. Risks caused by human errors as well as the unpredictability of customers, employees, or the work environment. Examples of human risk include accidents and injury, shoplifting, employee theft, burglary, robbery, computer crime, and stolen credit card and bank checks. Those are all the basic human risks in a working environment and in the outside world. Now let's proceed to the next slide. Now here comes more of the risk types. First one is hazard risk. Risk that poses a level of threat to life, health, property, or the environment. Financial risk. Risks with a potential impact on financial position and performance, like for example, changes in interest rates and bad debts. And then operational risk. Risk associated with a business operational and administrative procedures. These include recruitment, supply chain, accounting controls, and information technology system. And now into the strategic risk. Changes in the business environment with potentially significant effects on operations and business objectives, like for example, customer behavior and competitors, and then mergers and acquisitions. So those are the risk types. 4 types of risks. Now let's go on to the next slide. This is called good risk management equals to Lego risk management. Now, Lego considers the risk of product failure, creates an impact scale of the likelihood of a risk happening, makes decision based on the percentage of risk, develops process for mitigation, determines the financial risk, and delegates risks ownership to senior managers. And here's a picture of the Lego. Lego is more popular for children to play and in gaming as well. So there's a lot of Lego gaming in Xbox, PlayStation, PSP, and computer games as well. Let's move on to the next slide. I'll stop with this slide after, and then I'll present the next slide in the next video. So let's move on. The 5 steps of risk assessment. The first step is identify the risk facing the business, like for example, the risk of fire. The second step is to assess the risk, the probability of the risk occurring and the severity if it does occur, who or what is at risk, the cost of protecting the business against the risk. The third step is select the risk control measures. The fourth step is implement the risk controls. Who is responsible and what are the process and procedures to be used. And then the last and fifth step is to monitor and review. Decide on the monitoring and the review processes. Okay, now we're going to check accessibility and slides for the slides that I presented so far. wait for this to load up and then the slide will be checked. Okay, no issues. No issues. No issues. No issues. No issues. Natural risk slide. No issues. Human risks. Now the risk types. Okay, that's all slides checked. So I will continue on to slide number 11 in the next video, so stay tuned and thank you all for watching this, and I hope you all enjoyed this video so far. It's a very interesting and important presentation as well. So stay tuned and I'll see you all very soon, and then I will continue this presentation in the next video. So thank you all for watching this and see you all very soon. Adios.